pull back the curtain.
Dim the lights.
Dim the lights.
Oh, Jesus. Is anybody making popcorn?
Oh,
I've got
somebody's
some Cheetos
making it,
in my
here
purse.
It comes.
Microwave popcorn.
I brought the Cheetos.
Cheetos and fake pretend the sprinkles.
This
extra
is
butter.
PlayStation VR Theater.
Theater. I'm Brian, that's Jeremy, this is Michelle.
Bing,
and
bang,
this
boom.
is the best 20 minutes of your week. Video game... sorry, Les.
No.
So
Grab your pens.
E3 just wrapped up, or Sony just wrapped up their press conference. We should be more specific, because E3 is totally going on for days now.
Yeah.
And we got to see some amazing trailers. So this week, 4 trailers.
4, just for you guys.
Count them.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
You totally counted them.
Thank you.
All right. So without pissing off Terrence Monroe, here is
Yes.
our very first trailer
Concentrate.
for the one you've all been waiting
The
for.
one.
The
The
big,
only.
the amazing
Skyrim
VR.
Skyrim.
Snuggle up, guys.
It's too warm to get too snuggly.
So we just watched Skyrim, which we would have never thought was going to actually be a thing.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Other than, holy crap.
Yeah, I mean...
Unbelievable.
It's like, what is it? You know, you think you're out. What movie was that from? You think you're out and they
pull you
suck
right
you
back
back
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is that? Godfather or something?
Who the fuck?
Yeah, one of them classics.
Either
but
way,
now-
you got me.
Yeah, again. I already have owned that game so many times.
Yeah.
It got a release originally, on like PC, Xbox 360, PS3,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
It was like half broken on all the consoles,
Right.
but everyone loves it anyway.
Yeah.
And then recently we just got the remastered edition on
is
Xbox
great,
One and
yeah.
PS4, and then they just announced the Skyrim Special Edition, whatever the fuck it's called, for
Yeah.
Switch, where you can
Yes.
play as Link.
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
Kind of
Oh,
cool.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
But way cooler than any of that is the greatest, best version of all.
Yes.
Yeah.
VR version. Oh, it's gonna
I'm
be awesome.
stoked. Open world and VR.
To just
I mean,
be in that world.
I know we just said this
Yesterday.
yesterday on the wrap up, but no one's leaving their houses again.
Yeah.
I'm locking the doors. I'm
Yes,
staying
and
home.
Dimming the lights.
Dimming the
Closing the curtains.
Closing the curtains. All
Yes.
of them.
Turning on the pornography.
Ah,
It might as well be.
There's
Yeah.
no time. There's Skyrim.
right?
I'm stoked. Wicked stoked.
I am super excited because this is going to give us many things we've been wanting in VR.
Yeah.
You know, we've been wanting like sword fights. We've been wanting to be able to
Magic.
We've been
have-
wanting a game longer than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so few games of there are no games of this caliber in terms of how much time you can spend in them.
Right.
Like, how much time did you spend in Skyrim?
Oh, I don't even. First of all, I had it on PC. Then I bought it on 360. Then I
It
bought it
depends
on
what
Xbox
console you
One.
ask. Right.
Yeah.
All of them cumulative,
Jesus.
hundreds of hours.
Hundreds of hours, yeah.
Definitely over 100 hours.
And
How do you feel? Sorry to interrupt. How do you feel about starting from scratch? Is that an amazing thing to do, like a freeing thing to start over and re-experience this world from the inside, or is it like, fuck, I got to start over?
You know what? Here's the thing. It's different. I mean,
Yeah.
first off, it's been a while since I played Skyrim. It's been years now. But now it's in VR. This is like a whole new experience.
Yeah.
Now I'm like actually in the world.
yeah, it's gonna be different.
I don't have a problem starting over. I'm actually really excited, and I'm just gonna probably play for the rest of my life.
If you remember,
So
I
we'll see.
restarted last year again. Do you remember when I was hooked on?
yeah.
That's all I could do.
I
for
thought you
a
were
long
crazy.
time. Yeah, for a long time again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be different this time because it's looking at it through a whole new set of eyes in a way, you know?
Who's our game cat that played Resident Evil like 50 times?
Oh, like 39 times and counting or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
You won't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Nope.
But so getting to the trailer specifically,
Yeah.
so we were concerned. Really, we were like, well, what's the locomotion going to be like? Is it going to be transportation based? Is it going to be free moving?
How are we going to be able to do this?
With two move controllers, what the hell's going on? Well, the answer is like we still don't actually know.
Yeah.
But what we did notice in the trailer were two scenes right back to back. One, your character's moving forward, moving both hands, like very clearly moving forward.
Yeah.
Right.
And then in the
Just like-
very next scene, he's like retreating, like moving backwards, moving both hands.
Yeah, not teleportation or anything like that.
So something cool is going on.
Yeah.
We
Right.
don't know what. I'd totally be happy if that was all DualShock 4 based, where
Well, it
where
looks
you're
like it does.
controlling the right hand.
Yeah,
with
that
the
would be fine.
right? With
Yeah.
R1 and R2.
How
and
do you
the
do it
left
now?
hand.
It looks like the...
You know, with the
It does,
DualShock.
but you never know.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If that's our answer, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'll spend the rest of my life in that game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before we piss off Terrence Monroe, we've got to talk about the next game.
Oh, yes.
So this here is... Let's say, what the fuck? Let's do one that wasn't in the conference. Let's do one that was announced kind of like, all secretly.
Hush, hush.
Hush, hush.
Yes.
This one, definitely well known for PC gamers.
Yeah.
This one's called Superhot.
Yeah.
Superhot.
Super.
All right, guys, let's check out this trailer. All right, guys, that was Superhot, and again, if you've already played this on PC, then you know what to expect. But this got a lot of critical acclaim.
Yeah.
It looks like a boring first-person shooter until you dive into the mechanics.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you guys think about it?
I think it looks pretty interesting.
Looks interesting.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that whole, time stops when you are not moving, so you
Right.
got to really, think of your moves. It's pretty neat. It's a whole new element to things. I've never played
Strategic.
anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be strategic. I like the fact that like when enemies throw something at you or try to shoot you, if you stop, you can see the bullet in midair,
Yeah.
and that gives you time to dodge it. Like,
Yeah.
So as you move, time speeds up.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like the Matrix.
It's like
Yeah.
the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's going to be like fighting your instinct, too, when you're playing the game. And somebody's like that, you want to instinctively
Right.
move and keep the action moving,
Yeah.
but you got to stop and be like, okay.
And I like the enemies.
do I
I like
dodge
how
this?
if like you hit them, I like how it moves, how
Yeah.
everything moves. Honestly,
the art
It's-
style to it, yeah.
Yeah,
Looks pretty neat.
It's artsy.
Yeah, for a lot of games, I know we just talked about Skyrim and how like it's such a big, detailed, beautiful world.
Yeah.
But for so many VR games, they work so much better with a simpler art style.
They do.
Yeah.
Like I thought,
Oh,
Eagle
yeah.
Flight was still one of the best looking games we've had.
Yeah.
You know, and that was like almost like cartoony, cell shaded look.
Yeah.
Right.
So this real simple. I'm just excited because I just want to hear that voice over and over. Super hot. It's like addictive. It's like a rewarding feeling when you hear
Yeah.
that voice. This is something we didn't think was actually ever going to come to PlayStation
No.
VR. So the fact that it is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a happy little surprise.
It's a happy little surprise, but it's all of it, when every single time we hear about another title coming to PlayStation VR, it like validates the successory. It
Yeah.
validates our purchase and
Right.
and says,
It does.
okay, don't worry, guys, we've got you covered. There's only 1 million of you,
Right.
but we're gonna take good care of you.
Yeah,
By
really.
the way, you were telling me the statistics today, and that my mind was blown that only 1 million people have actually bought
Really? That's it?
VR in
So-
the world.
60 million PlayStation VR.
No.
60 million PlayStation 4 owners.
Yeah.
1 million PlayStation VR owners.
Oh, wow.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, the fact that we're getting any games for this is crazy. but
Yeah.
But
that-
that's
let's keep it in
like,
perspective.
So
Yeah.
Oculus and HTC Vive have
Yeah.
both been out for I think 6 months longer than PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
And PlayStation VR has already outsold them both.
oh, wow.
So we are the leader of VR gaming.
Yeah.
But also like we needed a game like Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
to sell units.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And don't
Really
forget
do.
also that Sony's been selling out of PlayStation VR units. Only recently did they become easier to find.
Yeah.
They had production problems, or maybe that wasn't true. They didn't make enough because they didn't anticipate the demand.
Yeah.
So hopefully this year we can double, triple,
geez,
quadruple our numbers by the
Tell
end
me
of the
that
year.
didn't pique lots of people's interest who didn't have
Yeah.
a VR before or weren't even considering getting a VR
And
before.
making it such a big part of their E3 show.
Like
So you're
right
yeah,
there,
right there in the
smack
audience
in the
going,
middle,
"I
being
need
like,
one of these
oh,
things."
wow.
Yeah.
Like I could be in this world?
Yeah, they didn't
Okay.
bury it at the end for a little segment or have, a montage of games and a couple of them at the corner with the VR.
Right.
It was right out there.
Yeah. It's
Right,
like, here we
yeah.
are. This is what you got. All right,
Yeah.
what's next?
The next one that super duper excited us. This is made by Supermassive Games, the people who
Yeah.
made Until Dawn: Rush of Blood.
Yes.
It's called The Inpatient.
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 Super patient.
Roll the tape. I'd like to try it again.
Well, the sun ain't shining, it's dark and cloudy day. Well, the sun ain't shining, it's dark and cloudy day.
I'm going to ask you again. Do you remember me?
It's just a nightmare.
Got him! No! Get me out of there!
Try to visualize the last thing you can remember before you came here. You understand I want what's best for you.
Get your booty on home to me.
PlayStation.
All right, Game
Yeah.
Cats.
Ma'am.
Don't spill anything.
What? All right.
All right, so
Yeah.
so that trailer opened up
Yep.
with an old-timey radio,
Yeah.
and we were like, no fucking way, this couldn't be Fallout.
Yeah, they're not going to land
Yeah.
Skyrim and Fallout on us. Yeah.
And then immediately they had the Supermassive logo, and I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder what this is all
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of still wonder what this is all about.
yeah.
Yeah.
What were you guys
A
thinking?
lot of questions still.
I don't know. It looks like Rush of Blood in every way.
Esque.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
They didn't show us any gameplay.
No.
We don't think.
No. Yeah, really.
Not that
nothing, no.
we saw
Yeah.
anyways. Yeah.
Too early to tell.
Creepy and cool though.
Creepy
Yeah.
and cool. Which,
And I know once again more scary, creepy games for VR,
Yeah.
but honestly,
It
bring it on.
works.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
does work.
It works.
And when Supermassive is like good at something, you don't want to be like, "Hey, go try an Uncharted game."
Yeah.
You want to be like, "Hey, keep
No.
doing what you're doing because
Yeah.
we're really enjoying it."
Right.
Right.
So I'm totally happy that this looks like more Rush of Blood or more even the original Until Dawn.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see.
Curious
Again,
about the gameplay.
we have awful memories.
Yeah.
So even though I played the crap out of the original Until Dawn and Rush of Blood, I don't remember what the sanitarium was called. I don't remember what
Yeah.
that building was called.
Right.
So
No, I don't.
if there is a tie-in here,
Leave a comment below.
please, you guys are way smarter
Because
than me.
Yeah.
you'll If you don't remember, just Google it for us and
Yeah.
comment below.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because then we'll find out. Is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
linked? I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way,
Is there a clear giveaway we're missing?
Yeah.
Because we just don't remember.
It did
Right.
start off. It said PlayStation VR exclusive.
Yeah.
That's always nice because you do get worried with a lot of these games that say okay, well it's going to be on PS4 and VR.
and
Yeah.
VR. So
And I
it's like,
think
why do I buy the VR if I can
People
buy
who,
this?
who haven't tried it in VR will go, well, I can play it already. I don't need a $400 unit to play
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, we need these exclusive games to make
Drop
our console
people
more
in.
appealing.
Yeah.
Right.
So it can be more games.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we don't really have much else to say because it's again no gameplay footage revealed, but it's
Yeah.
definitely a great tone piece.
Yeah. Trailer worked.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to buy it already. Now I
Trailer
need to know
works.
what it's about.
Trailer absolutely worked for me. Yep.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, so that is we did 1, 2, we did 3.
Yep.
So that means we just
One
have
more.
one more to go, Terrence. Bear with us.
Yep. What is it?
This one is this one was revealed on the Ubisoft press conference stage, and this is called Transference.
Transference.
There was this sort of synergy of, well, we're looking to do something interesting in VR, and we've got this division, and you're looking to sort of bring, what sense you have of storytelling within, and put that into the context of VR.
You can, for the first time as a player, feel like you are in a movie.
That's a really good word for it. We want you to take off the gear and still feel unsettled.
Whilst working with Ubisoft, we stumbled across some fascinating research that had begun in the late 90s. Essentially, neuroscientists had figured out a way to upload brain data, trauma, emotions, memories, to the digital space. Now, we've gone and taken the next logical step, and with Ubisoft, we've recreated in virtual reality one such test subject. So we'd like you to come and join us and experience the Walter test case for yourself. Again,
what you're experiencing is a recorded consciousness. It's not unlike watching a movie, so no matter how real it may seem, it can't hurt you. You are completely safe. You are completely safe.
All right, so that was the trailer for Transference with Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
That's fucking real strange, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big deal, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna grab people's attention for sure.
Yeah, I like Elijah Wood. He's good.
So the premise,
guy.
the premise is that they were able to upload people's memories, and you can experience them in first person.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I think what I've heard is that these are people who have gone through who have severe PTSD.
Yeah.
And then you are like kind of living either the last moments or part of the moments of their lives in VR.
Yeah.
Now this
Creepy as hell.
Pretty neat. Yeah.
Creepy as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So
I have no clue.
my original question was, do you get to actually play, or are you just sitting there and watching it happen? But
we're lucky enough to this happened early enough in the day where I did get some reports that people who have played it, and I think it was Jonathan Dornbush from IGN, and he's the one who I heard first from. Not personally, I just watched him on the video. Right? We're buddies.
We were FaceTiming.
Like,
Right. I'm sending him a dick pic, and he responded with some impressions.
He's like, hey, that reminded me of this.
Right? Yeah. He's like, it was creepy.
Yeah.
He said he was walking around the house and exploring and like trying to find things.
Right.
And like creepy shit was happening. He said the atmosphere is like suspense. He goes, but it's definitely, he's like, not sure if it's a horror game, but he definitely said it was scary.
Okay. Yeah.
So
definitely gonna give me nightmares.
Yeah, and again, I know I keep saying this, but I feel like Elijah Wood involvement in it gives it an air of credibility. He really wanted to do something.
Wood.
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah,
I was
he
gonna
did.
let it go. I'm glad you didn't.
I couldn't.
Did I
I
say
tried to.
Oh,
yeah.
you did.
Elijah's Wood.
I said that.
Elijah's Wood
is involved in it or whatever.
Damn it, Terrence, tell us to
Wishful
shut up.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
So we want to know more about this game. Obviously, just a little tease wasn't enough, but it got us excited for the game, regardless of what it's like.
Yes.
Just the tip of Elijah's Wood was not enough.
We want more.
The cool thing about Ubisoft, I do have
Come
to say,
on,
is that Ubisoft could easily be making only games for the 60 million PlayStation 4 users out there.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, they're taking a risk on VR.
Yeah.
They've given us Bridge Crew.
Right.
They've given us Eagle Flight. They've given us Werewolves Within. And now what could be potentially one of the coolest games, that we've been I mean, it's not Skyrim.
Yeah, it's not Skyrim.
How
but this,
dare you.
But this does seem very cool. It's a cool concept,
does
and we
cool.
can't wait to see what it's all about.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So
Tell us what you guys think.
that's right.
Bing,
Comment
bing,
below.
bing. Yes.
What are you excited for?
Yes.
Taking over your
Please
show.
do. I started stuttering. You got to pick me up where it
Yes.
dropped off. All right. So we have one more segment to do. We got to talk to you guys, the Game Cats.
We've done that. Meow.
We'll do it all the time, man.
Too many meows, somebody commented.
Seraphim wants more meows.
Oh, he does, yeah.
He gets meows.
Yeah.
All right. So for PlayStation VR, a theater.
Theater.
I'm Brian. That's Jeremy. This is Michelle. We'll see you tomorrow for Viewer Takeover.
Boom.